Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. I've just been standing here at the sawmill taking stock of the materials we have, and it seems like we have 6 pallets of wood beams, 1 in front and 5 behind. Another one is getting produced quite quickly, I must say, and we have 6 pallets of long planks, so we can satisfy basically half of the demand, and we have all the long planks that are needed. I'm talking about the demand of materials to the playground construction, because they need 12 pallets of wood beams, 12 pallets of long planks, and 12 pallets of short planks. So 12, 12, and 12. It's really hard to see. And there is some snow forecasted for today. And I also have to go and check my forest down there, if it has grown. It should have grown by now because it's December already, and if it doesn't, I'm not sure, I might have miscalculated everything or something. But I went and checked, and I did plant trees in year 5, and now we're in year 8, so that's 3 years. It should be enough. Should be enough. If the trees are not yet ready, if the trees are not yet ready to cut, I'm gonna focus on bringing some more logs up here to the farm, to my place. But otherwise, yeah, I'm confident I'm gonna find something to do today. So don't you worry. There's never a dull day in this place. Okay, so in order to get everything on, I think I'm gonna have a bit of a different approach today. So 2 planks are going on the flatbed truck, and then I'm gonna put 4 wood beams together and lift them all over these 2 planks. It is gonna be a high load, but I think I'll be able to do it. Okay, so 2 of these, and because I have a forklift that doesn't really reach high enough to put 2 wood beams and then 2 wood beams over that, I'll put 4 wood beams together, 2 and 2, and lift them by the lower row. Yeah, there's no need to lift it that high. Okay, just a bit more, and perfect. The rest of the materials I'm gonna advise the construction team there to actually purchase somewhere else. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna advise them to go find the rest of the materials somewhere else, because I don't think I'll be able to produce 6 more by the time they need it. Because they went through 12, and we only managed to produce 6 in that amount of time. Okay, now I gotta be extra careful with this. I should start thinking of putting some concrete down here in front of the sawmill, shouldn't I? Okay, You good? Yeah, that's that's a very tall load, wouldn't you say? Oh man, yeah. I hope no one sees me while I'm down there. No police come up. In any case, I'll load the trailer up and then I'll see you down at the playground construction site. Alrighty there. My mule is working overtime again. Yeah. I should buy a bigger truck, shouldn't I? But it's fine. It's fine. Until it goes, it goes. So let me unstrap the truck first. And then trailer. Okay, so 34,000, and that makes it almost 50,000, and 30,000 is 80,000, and 15 is almost 100 grand. Would you look at that? We delivered almost $100,000 of materials worth in one go. Thank you, International. Beautiful truck. Makes a lot of money. So this is how the playground is looking like at this moment. It's starting to get quite a good shape. I guess there are gonna be some walls thicker here. You can see the windows back there, the rear. And at the front, it looks like it's almost finished. The top needs more, some more materials, and this needs something. Actually looks like it's gonna be something that you can go through. Maybe a tunnel or something like that. But yeah, this is how this looks like, the playground, the Earthship. You know what I can do? I can probably take a drone out and make an aerial footage. Yeah, let's do that. I want to see it from afar. Hey, would you look at that? Looks like a mighty fine ship. Yeah, it's a shame that it's snowing. It's kind of ruining the moment, but this is gonna be epic. Can you imagine driving down there and just seeing this huge wooden ship above you? Now, how cool is that? I will admit I have never in my life seen any playground as complex as this. Beautiful. Anyway, let's continue with our life. Good, so I'm already in my truck and on my way. I'm gonna make a trip by my forest and I'm gonna check the trees, if they have grown or not, or what's going on. But yeah, I want to see. I want to know what's up with them trees. Yeah, that would be quite cool if I could start cutting them down, because if we're in the middle of winter and the wood is, as far as I've heard, best to be cut down in the middle of winter, because there are no, or at least there are less tree sap and juices flowing throughout the tree. So yeah, it makes for a better quality wood. For some reason it feels like this truck is having some power issues. It doesn't want to go. I'm struggling to getting up to 70. But I'm flooring it now. Just slowly gaining speed. Oh, why would that be so? You know what? They still look like they are not fully grown. Let me make a stop right here. And they are still, some of them still look like they're dead. So, yeah, no, they're not. Well, that's a surprise. But no matter, I have around 20,000 liters of wood in my sawmill, so I definitely can add some more in. So I'll go down to Mr. Walter and I'm gonna load up another trailer of logs. And really, truck? I've just seen in my rearview mirror that the lorry, the truck, was trying to overtake me uphill. Right. Please don't. I've seen so many accidents in my life, it's ridiculous, and they're all dumb and unneeded. You don't need to be there that fast. And other people are not responsible for your bad planning, or for maybe something that went wrong. You just have to accept it. Not everything will go your way or according to plan. Such is life, and that is definitely not worth dying over it. Truly, truly not worth it. Ah, my quaint place up the hill, the log cabin. Yeah, makes me happy. Right. In any case, I'll park this up, I'll start the tractor up, and I'll go down to Mr. Walters, load out some more logs. So I'll see you there. This ferry never gets old. I remember one time when I was younger and I went traveling to Croatian islands, and they move traffic via ferries. Mostly, they have a lot of islands. If I'm not mistaken, there's more than 1,000, even though you can't get to everyone with the car, of course. Most of them are accessible by boat. But yeah, those ferries and the procedures, how they load cars, trucks, bikes and buses on, it's very satisfying to watch. I think it takes one ferry, the regular sized one, takes 100 cars in a trip. So you can imagine. And it's unloaded and loaded in a matter of, let's say, 20 minutes. From completely full to completely empty and back to completely full. In high season, so yeah, that's really impressive. Bad boy. My bus simulator. The only fear I have at this time is that the snow is going to start accumulating on the ground and it's gonna make my way up the hill impossible with a heavy load. That's kind of the only thing I'm scared of or wary of right now. Get this. Whoops. Yeah, I can extend the arm some more. Let's do it like that. No driving on the logs. Perfect. I want to make the pile as stable as I can. So if I can put 6 logs in, I'll probably fill up the sawmill. So let me try and do that feat again. since this pile is getting quite narrow, I don't want to have it stacked too high up, because that might spell danger. And if anyone is walking beside and logs decide to start falling, it's really not okay. Oh, oh, oh. Bring it closer in. Yeah, if the logs start falling, it can spell... well, it can be deadly. Okay, let me try and squeeze one in the middle. And like this. Okay. Try and gently wiggle it down. Anna doesn't want to cooperate. Let me see what's up. What's the situation? Yeah. Well, we'll see. If we can only load 5, we can only load 5. Not gonna be too fast about it. And this one is an uneven load. This one's gonna put some pressure on the suspension. The unhealthy kind of pressure. Okay, and the other side like this. Okay. Push you on. In. Perfect. I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I'm very happy with this telehandler. It has plenty of power, it has plenty of weight, so it doesn't get tossed around too easily. Even though we have unevenly loaded log, it still holds its own, so yeah. Yeah, it's a perfect machine. No complaints here. And it has a bus wheel, you know. Something's going on. Let me go check. Did I throw it over? I actually didn't. It's in the spines. So how much we have now? I think we have 5. Yeah, one more and we're good to go. One more. Next month is January, and in January we have to, well, we take wood chips, sell them, since they have the best price at that time. Okay, can I get away with putting it on this way? Okay. This look like... yeah, maybe not the safest load, but I think it'll work. Okay, let me fold up the John Deere and park it back under cover, especially since it's snowing. So let me check how many trees we still have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 trees. So that's just above 2 full loads. Let's say 3 loads of 5. And we'll be done with this. Yeah, 2 loads of 5 and 1 of 4. Okay. Yeah. As before, the tractor is really feeling the weight. And I still haven't filled it up. I'm playing with my life here. Oh man. Can you imagine running out of diesel in the middle of a steep hill and then just going down if the brakes fail? Right, I'm back on the ferry, and yeah, the snow is slowly starting to accumulate on the ground. It's getting a bit frosty, and it's chucking it down quite heavily. So yeah, and I am here waiting with my mighty load of logs. I was just checking on which side of the tractor I have my fuel tank, and it's on the left side. So I know which way to approach, because I have barrels in the garage and I don't really feel like pulling them out. I'm gonna try and pull the tractor in, and if I can't reach, I'm simply gonna pull the barrel out. Regardless, you know. Okay. So I can take 3 times of this amount, well, 2.5 times of this amount of logs up here. And I was thinking of when I clear some trees down there at the forest, I'll probably build some kind of a shed to store my tree harvester in, and I'll possibly store this trailer in, since I'll only use it when a disaster comes and breaks some trees and they need removing, because this is handling them quite well. And of course I need some place to put my telehandler, the John Deere. Yeah, I wonder what the consumption is of fuel right now. Must be enormous. This one is not so new. Some new tractors have all kinds of displays here, and you get all kinds of information. This one is just a bit older. Okay, I turn the beacons off. And let's go check. So we have 21,700. Let's say 22,000 for easier calculation. How to back this beauty in. But not like this. Not like this. Ah, dolly trailers. Okay, now straighten her up. And now the tractor is all wonky. But let's try this again. I bumped into the sawmill. Try number 4, I think. Nope, I drove onto a log. It really feels like this trailer doesn't behave so well. Some other dolly trailers are more nicely behaved. Maybe the reason is that there is too short of what's it called? The space between the axles. The axles are too close together. Because if you have a longer vehicle, I believe it's a lot easier to control while reversing. Okay, let's dump it in. And we're at 43,000. Good. Okay, let's try this again while it's empty. Yeah, I have a vague memory that the longer the trailer is, the easier it is to back it up. Okay. Too much, gonna be fine. All right. Beautiful. 43,600. And we have 42,000 liters of wood chips. Also fine. And all the materials are getting produced. How does this look like? It has 750 of long planks still in stock, and it has almost a whole pallet of regular planks. And the pallet of furniture is about to be produced. Oh, I completely forgot about the fuel. Let's sort this out before I forget and it starts becoming a problem somewhere down on the road, and then I need to do a rescue mission, and it might be fun, it might be good content, but it would be bad management, so let's try avoiding it, right? You must be a very thirsty girl. And of course I have parked the truck in. Let me see, will I reach? About 20 centimeters left. Okay, no more. Tight like a tiger. Yeah, but this should definitely reach. Let me turn the engine off. Start pumping. Man, I'm this close to losing it. No, not really. But you know what I mean. Yay, close to losing it. Oh, and we used up a whole barrel. Let's see the state. Okay, there's still some more space. Can I reach from there? Yes, I can. So this is another barrel. But I guess I'll have to go and buy some more. Yeah, this is nice. No matter how many times I do it, when I fill a vehicle up with fuel, it's always such a satisfying thing. And I can't put my finger on why that is exactly, but it feels so good. Maybe because some point in my life I always filled up the tank for $20, $15, sometimes even less. And maybe it just feels so nice because that time is over and I can actually top the fuel tank up every time I want. So yeah, sadly the trees are not ready. I have no clue why, because I did my math, but I might have some wrong information. Might be more than 3 years that these trees needs to grow up, or I don't know, maybe there's something else. In any case, thank you all for watching. This is again a bit of an easier episode, not much going on, just some log moving and delivering some materials. Well, we did see the playground getting built, and I don't know, I have no clue how much there is left on that construction site, but judging by the holes on the ship, I guess there's gonna be some kind of a slide in there or something like that. Look at that, the pond has frozen over. Yeah, in any case, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.